Alright guys, thank you for checking out Tinymenaceapparel. And in this episode, last episode, I talked to you guys about how I package my orders. So I showed you all the things that I use to package the orders. The poly bags, the shirt, the postcard. As you can see, I still have the same stuff that I used in the last episode right here. I know this looks like a bit of a mess here, but what I did was, some people in between collections, what they do is when everything sells out, they shut down their site, and they shut down their site and they regroup, they reset up the site, they change the images on the banner, they change the collection details, the pricing. And what you can do is on Shopify, you can pause the site and you need a password to get in to view it, and then you turn it back on by unlocking it, and then people can see it. Now with me, what I do is I just turn off the ads, and then if a customer that has previously purchased goes back to the site and buys something, then I'll just fulfill that one order. And I can do that pretty easily. As as you can see, I keep everything stocked. So I already told you guys I order my shirts from Jiffy Shirts. If you order a lot of shirts, they come in a bigger box. I'll show it to you if it's not in the shop right now. And let me move some of this stuff. So this is part of the whole packaging thing. Now in the last episode, I went through well, 2 episodes ago, I went through the thermal label printer. So I unboxed it for you guys. It was a super simple installation process. All I had to do was go to a website that they had in the booklet, in the instruction booklet. I had to plug up just the power cord and the USB cord, download a driver, which is the packet, installation packet, gives you the exact address where to go. And if you have Windows, it's one link, and if you have a Mac, is another. For this, you can't get this and use it on a Chrome device. No Chrome laptops, but Windows and Mac is okay. There's no app for it either. But listen, Shopify does have an app, so if it did have app access, that would be great, but I'm okay with it just printing off the computer. I'm on the computer anyway. Once you have your whole little setup, it depends how much space you have, but I have the PC, I have the hat press, I have the t-shirt press, and then this background looks a little messed up, but like I said, I use this to take pictures. So what I do is I stand in front of this box right here, and I take a picture and I just edit the sides out. You just cut that out, and then you fill it in with black, and it matches this black. And then I can trim around my body, and then that can be black as well. I haven't done any photo shoots with myself in a very long time. I've done them all with the kids because, like I said, Tinymenaceapparel, when we first started, before you find your circle, your customers, you need to know who you're targeting. And I was targeting kids initially, and that did not fail. It didn't fail, but it was a little bit harder to target specific type of parents because I didn't have a specific type of design. Like I didn't just design clothes for newborns. I didn't just design clothes for smaller children. I designed clothes for all sizes. So like I was selling onesies with words on it with a design. I know you can't really see this well, but there's about 8 designs here in this one sheet, and a whole bunch of little other designs which I used to stamp on the back of the neck because I wanted the little fox, which is right here. I wanted this fox here. I wanted that fox to represent the brand, and it was supposed to be the Tiny Menace fox. And with that fox, I was going to stamp it on the back of the shirts, and people knew what it was. It's going to be like a Lacoste thing, and I was going to try to get the fox stamped right here and pressed on right here, but I veered away from it once I started noticing that I was making more sales and I was connecting more with adults. And with adult clothes, then we went with Menace, and then with children's clothes, it would be the same box, it'd be Tiny Menace. Now, this whole box logo thing, this whole box, I'm kind of phasing these out. These are still available for sale. Not this one exactly, as I haven't had a shirt that's not black or white on the site for sale for a while. All the colored shirts that you see on the site, they're mainly for children. So it'll be size large in kids down to infants. I'd have different colors. But like I said before, to have that many colors, you'd have to have green, in a certain size range, and then you have to get small, medium, large. Then you have to have green newborn clothes and have 4 different sizes for that. You have to go newborn to 3 months and 3 months to 6 months. You'd have to get green in that, and then you'd have to get blue. You know, so it gets pretty expensive when you pick a lot of colors. So for adults, I use black, I use white. So it's kind of weird me using a gray shirt for this video and I don't have it available. But I will put these, I'm gonna put these up as a limited release because I'm gonna get rid of these. The Menace thing, the Menace box slogan, I'm gonna probably put these for a really low rate just to get them out there. Or maybe I'll just, when you purchase a shirt, I'll include one of these for free. And then I can do it that way, and then people get free stuff. And I actually ordered a sticker for when I ship a free thing. Let me see. And right here, I ordered this from Amazon, and I just got it. So this is the opening. It came just like this, and it says free gift with a heart on it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, so it has 1,000 stickers. 1,000. So this is gonna be great, and hopefully I'll go through it pretty fast, depending on how many stickers I have. I mean, I don't want to give away 1,000 gifts, but if you work it into the price, so you hike up the price for a shirt, say hike it up to 30, 35 bucks, 40 bucks, and then say, hey, buy this shirt, you're gonna get an exclusive or a limited Tiny Menace shirt, or you know, your brand shirt. Then you can stick that sticker on the shirt. And a lot of people, you'd be surprised, a lot of people go to the site, they'll buy the shirt that they want to buy, and then they don't even read the other stuff. So they don't read, like some people miss the message that says free shirt with this purchase, and they'll get the second shirt and be very surprised and very happy. Especially when they see the sticker, they know, hey, these guys didn't make a mistake, they included this for free. They put a sticker and marked it as free, so you get that. But why am I doing this video? So we did a video where we talked about the equipment. We did a video where we talked about printers and packaging. Now in this video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about pricing. So pricing, it is a huge, huge problem if you don't know your numbers. So why am I talking to you about pricing? Now, I talked to you guys about the Juneteenth sale in the other episode. If you didn't see it, check out the other episode. In the Juneteenth episodes, where I sold a lot in Juneteenth, and I was overwhelmed and delivering things not late, but I had issues with the people printing my stuff and not having enough printed designs and not having enough shirts, and then having to pay extra for shipping just to get there on time. I mean, these are the things that you have to go through to sell some stuff, to get your business going. And then hopefully those customers decide to buy again. So pricing. So let's go over pricing. Now, when you mark up your price, always include these things. The price of the item, a completed item. So how much does it cost to get a shirt just like this with your design on it? If you're gonna do the neck tag labels, include that as well. I have the custom labels on the shirts, and I have this, and then you have to account the other things. You have to account, I would account, let's go over here. So when I say know your price, how much does this come out to? The shirt package with the sticker and everything, how much does that come out to? Each shirt. Once you know this, then you work from there. Because then you have to add how much is your target, how much you're gonna sell it for, and then you can see the gap there. So you see how much you spent to get it to that point, then you see how much you're gonna sell it for. So let's say it's this much, and then you have this little wiggle room here, and that's your profit. Now, your profit's gonna go down when you add advertising into it, and you add shipping. So shipping is tricky. It depends. So you can get a shop. If you're gonna have a website, you can have a Shopify, Wix, WooCommerce, Big Cartel. I use Shopify. I use Shopify. I don't know about the other guys. I think they do too. Some of them offer discounted rates for shipping. With the USPS, with UPS, with FedEx, it's all integrated in there. With Shopify, it is integrated in there. So once somebody purchases something, you go to the orders tab, you click on the person's name, You see what they ordered, print the shipping label. Then you say you want to print shipping label. Sorry, you click the order details. Then you print the shipping label. So you have to look at the order details to see what shirts you're gonna have to grab to put in the bag. Then if you set up your Shopify page correctly, then Shopify already has the information of how much the shirt weighs, and then they know how much to charge for the shipping. How much, all the details be in there. So you print the shipping label. Let's say it's one shirt. Average is $3.40 to $4. This is after the discount. The regular rate is $4.20. Now, depending on the Shopify plan you have, they give you better rates as far as shipping. So if you're shipping a lot and you choose to pay, instead of $29 a month for the Shopify plan, which is the basic plan, which is the plan that I have, and you want to go up to the next step, which is $59.79, and then there's one above that, the higher you go, the cheaper the shipping is. Now, you're going to reach a level where you're on the $29 plan, but then you're shipping so many packages that, hey, if I would have paid a little bit more on the monthly, I would have saved money on the shipping and it would have covered this monthly expense. And then you get the other benefits with having the higher plan. So know your numbers. After you ship your package, a great thing is to have a review section on your site and then email your customers to see if they can leave you a review. Because you need customers' reviews, so then when a new person goes to your site, they see, hey, this person ordered a week ago. I mean, I told you guys in other episodes, first thing I do when I go to Amazon, I check the reviews on any item. I find the item, I'll search, I'll see them all, I see the price. I don't go necessarily for the cheapest price. Majority of the time I go for the best picture. Then I go for the price, and then I say, okay, this one's the price, the sweet spot in price. Click on it, and then I read the reviews. I go bad reviews first, and then work my way up to see. Excuse me. So try to get customers' reviews. Try to offer some kind of incentive when you give them the reviews. So you tell them, hey, if you give me a review, I'll give you 15% off your next order. Another great thing is to include a business card in your shipping package and offer a discount code on there. I don't think I offer one on my postcard because I didn't see that video on YouTube when I was doing my research when I first started Tiny Menace. I didn't see that video where the person that I was watching recommended for me to do that. Like I said, when you watch YouTube, it's not here. But when you watch YouTube, you watch one video and you learn one thing, and then you watch another video and he says the exact same thing, but then he adds a little something to it. And that tends to happen to me a lot. I don't know if it happens to you guys a lot, but that's the gap that I'm trying to fill in. I'm trying to give you guys some details by talking to you about the mistakes I've made, so then you don't have to make those mistakes and you can grow a little faster, okay? So, know your numbers. So we know the shirts. You know where I get the shirts. You can go to Alpha Broder. That's a cheap place. It's the same price. You can open an account there. Now, because of COVID, some people have account limitations. So when you try to create an account, there's a big delay with them contacting you to opening your account. So it's Alpha Broder. I actually had to apply there twice. The problem was I didn't see their email confirming that I had been accepted, and then they give you your login information. And so I applied a second time, and then it went in. So Alpha Broder's one. I use Jiffy shirts a lot just because they're shipping, and I'm afraid to use anybody else since Jiffy shirts has never failed me. So if you order a lot, you get in a big box. If you order a smaller amount, you get in a poly bag. Not this little small poly bag for one shirt. You'll get in a big poly bag, UPS. And yeah, hats, you can get it at Jiffy Shirts as well. A hat like this, which is Velcro back, you can get these for $4.99, $5.99 on Jiffy Shirts. Then you have some that have this metal clamp here, and this is more like a fabric, a jean fabric, more rugged. This is more $8.99, I believe I paid for this, and it presses on the same as the black one, even though this one feels a lot flimsier because this fabric is definitely tougher. But yeah, so it depends, but you can sell these for a good amount of money. I've seen people sell these for 30, 35 bucks. I sell them for 15. I started at 25. And another thing is when you put your things up for sale, you're gonna find that sweet spot that people would just click on your ad or click on your post, go to your link, and then they'll just buy. There's like a sweet spot depending on the people you're targeting and the people viewing your stuff. So my sweet spot is 15, 20 bucks. So that's the sweet spot. Now, a customer's value is the customer's average purchase amount. So when you sell a lot, you're gonna see that most of your customers are gonna buy a certain amount of money. They're gonna spend a certain amount of money on your site. So there's some sites that their average customer value is about 70 to 90 bucks. So every time they go there, they're spending 70 to 90. You have to grow that. You have to grow that. That starts off, to tell you the truth, I'm in the beginning phase, so I don't know, but from what I've seen in YouTube videos, when you first start out, people test you out first. They'll buy one shirt, they'll buy 3 shirts in one purchase, and then they'll feel you out during a sale majority of the time to feel you out to see, hey, is it gonna come on time? How is it packed? And then when they see that it came great, everything came up fine, they responded well when I emailed them and asked them where my order was, then they're not afraid to order the second time. That's when the wallet really opens up. When someone's birthday comes, when Christmas comes, Black Friday is huge for us, for online businesses. So if you're starting an online business, which I hope you are, or hey, that's the reason you're watching this channel, right? Is to learn about opening a t-shirt business. But Black Friday is huge. I mean, it's cold here in New York on Black Friday, but we sell sweatsuits, we sell sweaters, crew necks, and you can sell t-shirts too. People still have to wear t-shirts at home, and not everyone's purchasing from New York. They're purchasing all over. When I advertise, I'm strictly advertising in the US. That's because I haven't figured out the shipping with the other countries, and I don't feel right when I sell overseas. I want to have it right. I'm probably going to start out selling to Canada first, is it's close by, and then I'll work my way from there and start going for the UK and stuff like that. But know your prices, know your rates, and then you'll figure out your sweet spot. Play with it. You can offer a higher price for the shirt and then offer it with free shipping, or put a lower price for the shirt and then put the regular price shipping. So the shipping is $349, $379 with a Shopify site, or depending on what you guys get, but for shipping label $379, and you put it up for $499 as shipping, which is low. $499 is low, because I purchased from Old Navy, I purchased from all the Target, I purchased from all the other places. Their shipping starts at $7.99. So if you put it for $5.99, $6.99, you're still making $1.20 on the shipping alone, and then you're getting your profit off of the shirt, and then that'll help you just in case if there's a return or something. When there's a return on Tiny Menace, it depends, but it'll cost me more money to get that thing sent back. I tell the customer they have to pay for it to send it back. I haven't had a return. I've only had a few refund requests just because of delays, but I expect that when I do have a return, if it's not something flimsy, nothing small that I can easily pay for to get back, I'm just gonna tell them to keep, and I'll refund the money. Sometimes it's just gonna cost you more money to get that shirt back over to you. So, or you can just include it in the refund section on your site that they have to pay for the refund. So check out tinymenaceapparel.com. Go to the site, click on it, scroll down to the bottom. You can see the refund policy. You can see the size chart. You can see the things. You take a real good look at the site. Not for you to purchase anything. I wish you do purchase something and support, because I'm not asking you for any money, but if you want to support, please. But look at the site for things that you might want to add on your site. Some things that I definitely recommend you add on your site is your shipping policy, return policy, terms and conditions, which a lot of places require you have to have it, and then a sizing chart. Sizing chart is very big for people, especially with kids, because even if it's large, a large in kids is so different from a large in kids at Gap and a large in kids at Children's Place. It's very different if you're selling kids clothes. If you sell adult clothes, we sell just unisex t-shirts. So we'll sell the unisex t-shirts, and it'll specify it in the description, unisex shirt. The size runs true to size. And then the inches in the description of the sizing of the shirt, which you can get at the manufacturer's site, or if you go to Jiffy Shirts to buy your shirt, you can see it in the description. You can just take that information So once you pick a Gildan 500 or something, and then you go to the description, it'll be right there, and it'll have the sizing, and it'll have everything there. Don't copy and paste the whole thing. There's a lot of things that customers don't need to see. It has SKU numbers that's specifically to them. To Jiffy shirts, it has other information, tearaway, neck labels, stuff like that. You don't need to include any of that for the customer. So just be careful when you're copy and pasting that. But you can go on the site on Tiny Menace Apparel and take a look. That banner, it's always changing. It's always good to change it, because you have customers that once they get you into that routine that they check your site all the time. It's like when you get on your phone and you turn on and you go to Instagram right away and you scroll through the feed, or you go to YouTube and you scroll through the feed. Eventually you're gonna get on that rotation. When people wanna go shopping for clothes, they're gonna go to Old Navy, they're gonna go to Gap, they're gonna go to Kith, they're gonna go to Supreme, and then you'll be in that rotation hopefully, and they'll click on your site. And if your site, if the banner's still the same, if the first picture you see at the top is still the same, when they get to your site on their phone, they're just gonna scroll and not really pay attention, because everything is exactly the same as they remembered a few weeks ago. So I always recommend you keep that fresh and change that up. I haven't changed it in a while meaning over a week or so, but that's only because I am dropping a new collection, and when the collection changes, then everything changes, and the advertising is not running right now. So I don't have any Facebook ads running right now. I still haven't gotten into TikTok. When I do, I will make a video about that. I will make a separate video for you guys, and I'll explain to you guys how I did my Facebook ads. I'm just gonna verbally say it, and then it's gonna be a short video, and then you guys can go and do your own research, because like I said, I'm not in advertising, I'm just letting you know my mistakes. And when you guys see my Facebook video, I'm gonna tell you how I made a huge took a huge $1,000 loss on Facebook. But check that video out, it'll come out soon. I'm probably gonna make that the next one. How I lost $1,000 on Facebook ads and what I learned. So then you guys can learn too, and you can avoid that mistake. Please check out tinymenaceapparel.com.